it's one of those things that you always have to think about. But with me, it's I got to stay true to my values, and I'm going to respectfully decline the offer.
That is Braden Holtby, a four-time NHL All-Star Game selection. Also in 2016, was named the Vezina winner as the best goaltender in all of the NHL. Out of all goaltenders, he won that coveted award and also a Stanley Cup champion. And today, he announced he is declining going to the White House when Donald Trump and his xenophobic, anti-LGBTQ, racist, bigotry-filled, hateful, spiteful administration welcomes the Washington Capitals to the White House. So he went on to say he must stay true to his values. In an act of showing what a true teammate is, he said this: he still respects any of his teammates who decide to go. So Braden Holtby's support within the LGBTQ community has been public outreach and raising awareness, and simply, it seems, advocating just for equal rights that many in the gay community do not have. So here's what he's done. He has continually reinforced his backing with not only his outreach, as I stated, but on the ice, displayed right here with his stick. His wife, Brandy, also posted, well, rather, in her liked this tweet, which read, "Here's hoping Braden Holtby does the right thing on the White House visit. Out of everyone on the team, he's been the one guy that has shown the most support to the LGBTQ community, and as a Vezina Trophy Stanley Cup winning goaltender, him not going would be major news." When Holtby says he's remaining true to his values, he absolutely means it. The reason being is what he stands for, and also hand in hand what he stands against, which is this administration and a con man of a president. Braden Holtby stands up for equal rights for the LGBTQ community. This con man ran on having equal rights and then completely backtracked. Here's what we mean. Trump reinstated a ban on transgender people in the military, has unwavering support for politicians with anti-LGBTQ records, anointed Neil Gorsuch, who dissented against a Supreme Court ruling, Gorsuch did, that requires states to list same-sex parents on birth certificates. The Trump administration rescinded a non-binding Obama-era guidance, because you know he absolutely loves to be anti-Obama on almost anything, that told K through 12 schools that receive federal funding that trans students are protected under federal civil rights law, and therefore schools should respect trans students' rights, including their right to use bathrooms and locker rooms that align with their gender identity. The All-Star Game for the National Basketball Association, Adam Silver and the NBA pulled away from it being in Charlotte because of a bill that restricted bathroom rights for citizens in North Carolina. Continuing on, and this is an important one, Braden Holtby has shown many times over, not only does he talk the talk, but he also walks the walk. At the Capitol Pride Parade, Brandy Holtby showed her support with Lord Stanley's Cup in unique form, one that hopefully most come around to. Fresh off the win, what did Braden Holtby do? He donned an LGBTQ hat in Capitals red. During that celebration, we can't play the audio, but you could see it in video form. During the celebration, the Washington Capitals winning the Stanley Cup, he rocked that same hat. But guys, this is nothing new for Brandy and Braden Holtby. Braden and Brandy held LGBTQ flags dating back to 2016. They also sell rainbow caps, shirts to benefit the You Can Play project, which pushes for equality, respect, and safety in sports. Going back even further, in September at the annual HRC dinner in Washington, the Holtbys continued their support of the LGBTQ community when he introduced figure skater Adam Rippon, the first only openly gay skater, to win a medal at the Winter Olympics. If you do remember, Adam Rippon refused to meet with Mike Pence because of Pence's stance, and to Rippon's own credit, outlining and also bringing to light gay conversion therapy that allegedly Mike Pence supports. Upon that, when the two were on their honeymoon, they once went into an HRC action center once owned by Harvey Milk, the first openly gay man elected to public office in California, and Milk was assassinated in 1978. So they did something this president will never do. They volunteered their time, they spoke with volunteers, and they turned all of that, manifesting into action. He follows in line with the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Golden State Warriors, many New England Patriots, along with many others. Braden Holtby should be applauded today because this is a sport that we have seen has been backwards many times over. What he's showing is progressiveness, and this is exactly what we need. Thank you, Braden Holtby. Continue to support Braden Holtby and continue to volunteer in your communities. Because once and for all, we need to bring to light the injustices that an entire community has unfortunately been failed. And it starts from the top, from the president all the way down to us citizens.